It's Josh here from JV8 Studios, and today, you know what? I'm always in a different surrounding. You know, that's what I love about my life. I'm always in a new environment, always somewhere new. So today, I'm in the basketball court. I'm here. I'm shooting a music video for an artist by the name of J Visions. Yeah, now you might know J Visions. He's a director, music video director, talented guy, man. So look out for J Visions. Yeah, to be shooting a music video for myself. 2 music videos for 2 different tracks. It's called No Gimmicks and Run Up the Score. We did No Gimmicks in Pirate Studios in Camden.
Gets into the gimmicks. No, ain't into the gimmicks. As real as it gets into the gimmicks. No, ain't into the gimmicks.
It's basically getting different shots inside of the studio with our good friends. Big up to Ace on there on the camera. He's been documenting everything for the past 4 days. Big up to Ace. We had Anne there who was helping out with the visuals as well, helping on set too. And we had our good friend Drezza and Cass as well. They were both helping out as well to make sure everything ran smoothly. And got a big up Streets of Art. I've got no Streets of Art merch on me right now, but big up Streets of Art, innit? You can purchase that, link in the description. Because hopefully by this time this video comes out, Streets of Art clothing line will be out as well. So we'll see, innit? We'll see what happens from there. And then we also shot, because as well, we got 2 hours free studio time as well with Studio 101. So to make the best use of that time, we shoot my music video in there. So that's why we shot our music video in Studio 101 as well. And then for Run Up the Score, the reason why we're shooting it in a basketball court is because Run Up the Score is also, for me, Run Up the Score means to basically be running up the scoreboard, like constantly winning. Whatever you do, you're going all in, you're keeping it consistent, you're going, and that's how I am as a person. So it made sense for me to shoot it in a basketball court, because if you know me, you know I'm very, very competitive in it. I like to win, and I don't just like to win 1-0, 2-0. I like to win 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like running up the scoreboard. I'm not satisfied with just the 1 win, and I don't like being complacent with my position in life. So that's what makes me competitive and always ready to leave my comfort zone and do new things. That's why I'm doing music, because usually I'll be behind the camera directing, but I thought, alright, cool, it's time now to be more visible and I put myself out there even more. So this is something kind of new to me. I've done music previously, but now we're up in the levels now. Trust me, we're up in the levels now. So Ace, any questions for me right now? Any questions?
What would you say was the biggest difference between being a director and being the artist?
Oh man,
shooting a music video.
less control, man. Sometimes you still want to have that control when you're an artist, but you gotta let the director do his job. Like what he says goes, because he's behind the camera, he's seeing. You can only see so much in your environment, but your director is seeing what's picking up on that camera. He's seeing the composition, he's seeing the colors, he's seeing where the light is bouncing off your head, or it's looking too shiny, or it's perfect in that little shady spot there. So you gotta let the director direct, and be, as the artist, kind of just go with it, be natural and let it flow. That's the biggest difference.
Tell me about Run Up the Score. Like, what was your inspiration? How did you think about, when you was making it, what mode was you in?
Alright, when I was in Run Up the Score, I was in competitive mode, man. I just wanted to run up the score, keep winning, and be motivated. And basically, I say a bar where I don't see competition. Why would you compete? It's like I'm not competing with anyone. I'm just competing with myself, innit? I'm just trying to be the best version of myself. So that's basically what the song is about: being the best version of yourself, and you know, just doing you and getting out there. Being consistent with the work rate, being consistent on the grind, and yeah, man, like, you know, just basically. And I like the beat as well. Travis Scott beat Yos. How do you say it? Yosemite. It's got a gunner in it. It's got nav in it, and I like the beat, and I like the melodies of it. So I thought I'd try a cover of it on my own style. So that's what I did. Yeah.
So what about No Gimmicks? What was your inspiration for No Gimmicks?
No Gimmicks. No Gimmicks, yeah. The reason why I picked No Gimmicks is because I've seen a lot of fraudulent things, like, in my life, innit? Seen a lot of fakes, and I've seen a lot of realness. And me, I just like to just be myself, unapologetically, authentically be myself, innit? So I like to keep it real. And when I'm writing bars and spitting bars, I'm doing my music, I got family, I got friends that's watching, so I need to make sure that I'm being 100% myself, innit? Because in music, I think you should stay true to yourself, innit? You should stay true to yourself, whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, you should stay true to you, and that's what the song is about, just being real and no gimmicks, no frauds. Like, as you can see, when we shot the video, there wasn't no models, no 100 models, no 100 bottles, no Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis, because that's not how I'm living. Like, when it gets to that stage in life, then maybe I'll do it, but that's not what I'm trying to promote. I'm trying to promote just being real and being true to you, innit, and doing what makes you happy at the end of the day. As long as you ain't hurting no one and you're hurting yourself.
So let's take them back, bro. Tell them about your first song that you released.
First song, oh, raw.
Tell them the first song.
My first song, I released my first song, yeah, when I was 12 years old. 12, bro. My dad used to pick me up on the weekends, take me studio every week, every Saturday, or no, every Friday night. He pick me up. Saturday morning, we're going studio. Dad, you can verify this, innit? Go studio, and I just picked up the bug, picked up the music bug from there, literally. My dad would play a lot of dance hall, drum and bass, ragga, bashment, hip hop, rap, garage. Like, I grew up around every genre of music he'll play in it. So I've got an ear for even jazz, rock, every kind of music. I've got an ear for it. So I've got an eclectic mix in there. So but I'd say when I was younger, I gravitated more to the rap side of things. So I said one day to my dad, "Oh, Dad, like, can I write a tune? Can I write some bars?" And he just helped me write some bars. And then I was just writing about school life, innit? And I was like, "Oh, Mr. Khan, you love to give warnings. You're boring." It was some joke song, innit? I'll play it for you one day, but that was my first song when I was 12 years old, innit? 12 years old, yeah.
So would you say your dad was the reason why you kind of got into music?
I'd say he's part of it, yeah. Definitely. My dad and my granddad. Yeah, my dad's studio. Big up Sublo Elite Media as well. Sublo Elite Media. Oscar Brando and MCMA. Yeah, audio engineers, music group, productions, everything. Shout at them, get at them, man. But yeah, they're the main reason why I started doing music. Grew up around it, man. It's just music, it's just in me from day one. So it's only right that I make use of the talent, make use of the passion.
So tell them a bit behind the ideas for the video for No Gimmicks.
So No Gimmicks, in the studio, because there's a bar where I say, in the booth I'm in take a flight, I'm in a different zone. In the booth I'm in a different mode. There's a bar where I say that, so I thought, do it in the studio, where it's like, do it in the studio where it can be reflective of what's going on. This, because basically No Gimmicks is basically my life, innit? It's my life on a day-to-day. Like, I go to the studio, edit, go home, work, go to the shoots. And yeah, also I wanted to make it a bit more reflective of whatever happened, like, back in the day, innit? So there's a scene where I'm like, I was on the sofa just getting by. So just reflecting it, man. All days.
Tell them about
like
the sofa scene.
the sofa.
How we're gonna move from the studio,
yeah,
to the blocks.
to the studio to the blocks. Okay, so there's a scene in the studio where I was sitting on the sofa, and I'm like, I was on the sofa just getting by, and then my good friend comes up like, "Yo, brother, come, let's go." Like, he's basically picking me up and like encouraging me and motivating me to keep going. So, and then we end up on the block now. Like, Brixton is where I was raised, where I grew up. So we shot some of it there. So it's going to my roots of where I grew up. So that's part of it. And then we shot the rest of it in the Studio 101 and Pirate Studios. So Pirate Studios was the music studio, editing suite. And then we had Cass. We got a cameo of Cass playing on the keys as well, because it's a musical thing too. So I wanted to keep that element in there as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, so just to come back to that as well, we done 9 videos in under 24 hours. I think that's a world record. What do you think?
No, it's 15.
15.
Don't know how to play, so.
15 hours. Yeah, 15 hours, because we started at 12, we finished at 5 a.m. 15 hours. 15 hours of recording, man. It's mad. But yeah, we got it done. Done a freestyle. Reza done a freestyle. Like, everyone just got loads of content that day, innit? Loads of content. And we done a video shoot with our good friend and work colleague Biggs as well. Find My Way. Coming soon. It might be out by the time this interview's out, but who knows. But anyway, check out his music. Biggs, man. Check out his music. We worked with him on many shoots before. Very talented. He's a very safe guy, so check him out as well. Big him up.
Now, what's your productions we get up to recently?
Alright, cool. So production, The tracks were mixed, mastered, and recorded by Oscar Brando of Sublo Elite Media at his studio. So I went to his studio, I picked the beats from YouTube, and went to Obi's studio, sent him the beats. He had to listen to it, he was feeling the vibe, we built a little vibe up there. I was, if I tell you the truth, yeah, when I went to the studio, I didn't have a lot of bars. When I went there, I just had a chorus, that was it. I just had the chorus, so I spat the chorus and I wrote the verses in the studio. So I didn't really go to the studio prepared. I don't really go to the studio prepared that much. I just write a little bit, and then as soon as I got a flow or something that I know I want to say, I just go to the studio and just play the beat again and again and again until I get something that I'm happy with, and I can just write it down. So it wasn't pre-written, only the choruses were pre-written. And Obi, Oscar Brando, and my dad can vouch for that as well. Yeah.
So what's the future plans?
Future plans, boy,
For Visions and for JV8 Studios.
Wow, there's so many plans in the works, man. Like, I could sit here all day and talk to you about it, but J Visions, we're just gonna keep running up the score and keep it real with no gimmicks. So that means more music videos. Maybe you might see an EP, who knows? You might see an EP coming soon, you never know. But for JV8 Studios, just keep elevating, keep grafting, keep grinding, keep investing, and also should be getting a studio at some point, just looking for the right spaces, and from there just keep the company growing, man. Just keep things moving, developing, and enjoying life at the same time, and enjoying the weather, you see? So big up, I want to big up, listen, I got a long list of people I need to big up right now. First of all, big up to Ace, who's been helping out non-stop, working relentlessly, meticulously, diligently to make the visions come to a reality as well. I want to big up to Sublo Elite Media as well. They already know, they're supporting, they're the team, that's the team as well. Big up to Greza, who's been there from day one as well. Been following the journey, following the mission, and check out his music as well. Bangers. If you want that hip hop, if you want that UK hip hop sound, go to Greza, innit? That's your guy.
So freestyle coming soon?
Freestyle coming very soon, check him out. And big up to Anne, who's been helping out on the shoots recently. Big up to Streets of Art, big up Simplicity, big up to Cass. Yo, big up to God as well, big up to Jesus, everyone, like everyone, listen. Big up to
Karen and Dimitri.
Big up to Kyron, and big up to Dimitri as well. But they came through with the creative ideas, with the creative mindset. They were adding so much value to what we was doing, man. So I want to say a big thank you to them as well.
Pops.
Big up to my dad doing his thing. He's got a music video coming soon as well. You're gonna see that. Everyone's got things that they're working on, so you're gonna see, man. There's a lot. Big up to Leonie, Martina, Angelica, that's been helping out with Streets of Art as well. Big up to Billy, yeah, that's been doing his acting as well. We're gonna work very soon on a project. Big up to Dodger Yannick as well. He was helping out on the shoots. Big up to all my brothers and sisters as well doing their thing. Big up Tona, big up M1 Music. Yeah, big up M1 Music as well. Big them up every single time. Big up all of the family in Bristol and Brum as well. Big up all the ones in. Big up, you know what? This is a long list of big up everybody in Trinidad. Big up my granddad in Trinidad doing their thing. Yeah, big up my mum as well. She's supporting. Big up my grandma as well. She's always got my back. Always cooks the Sunday dinner, the Sunday roast. Even though I don't go there as much as I should, and she gets vexed with me, but she knows, innit? She knows. But big up to my grandma, God bless her. And yeah, big up anyone that I missed. I'm sorry, but I love you all, innit? So big up. Peace.
In the office, no time for no dates. Said I'd be there at 7, I got there at 8. Your girl is in love, but you wanna hate. Can see through your energy, I see the fake. I hopped in a jet, I went overseas. You gotta pay, these visuals ain't free. Expenses are high, this lifestyle ain't cheap. I spoke to my agent, he put up the feet. See through your lies, so don't try to deceive. Don't see competition, why would you compete? That money bag, yo, it's me versus me. She got an attitude, tell her to leave.